About 18 months ago, I sat on the edge of my bed on a Sunday night, dreading Monday so badly I could feel it in my chest. And one thought landed, clear as anything. I cannot do this for 20 more years. There's no dramatic story about what happened next. No viral moment, no overnight anything. Just one quiet decision. And I'm going to tell you exactly what it was and exactly where it led. Now, if you clicked on this, some part of you already knows the feeling I'm talking about. That weight that starts settling in around 4 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon. The weekend's almost gone. The week is coming. And your stomach knows it before your brain does. I want to talk about that feeling honestly, because I think most people have it completely wrong about what it means. And then I'm going to walk you through the actual math of how I got out. Real numbers, what I charged, how long it took. Stay with me, because this isn't a motivation speech. It's a path. And by the end, you'll see exactly where the first step is. Let's talk about that Sunday night dread for a second, because here's what I got wrong about it for years. I thought it was just tiredness, something to push through. Drink a coffee, get some sleep, power into Monday. It isn't tiredness, it's a signal. It's something important in you quietly saying the way things are is not the way things have to be. That's what that feeling actually is. It's not weakness, it's information. And here's what most people do with that signal. They bury it. Monday comes, they go to work, the week rolls by, and the next Sunday, right on schedule, the feeling comes back. And they bury it again, year after year after year. I did that for a long time too. Until one Sunday, I just didn't. I decided to listen to it instead. That's the whole turning point. It wasn't dramatic. It was just a decision to stop ignoring the thing I already knew. So here's what I actually did. And I want to be clear about how small it was, because that's the point. I did not quit my job. I didn't announce anything to anybody. I didn't burn a boat or bet my savings. I just decided to give 30 minutes a day to building a way out. Every day. That's it. I've been hearing about AI automation for a while, specifically about people using tools like make.com to automate simple tasks for local businesses and charging them a monthly fee for it. It sounded doable. So I stopped just hearing about it and actually tried it. I grabbed a free resource, watched a few tutorials, and one weekend afternoon, I built my very first test automation. It was a simple lead follow-up system. Nothing fancy. I built it for a fake business I made up in my head, just to have something to practice on. And it worked. It actually ran. And I want to tell you, something shifted in me right then. For the first time, this stopped being an idea and became a thing I could actually do with my own hands. Now, for the part that made it real. My first actual client. It was a small landscaping company, and the owner wasn't some stranger. He was a guy I knew from around the neighborhood. I'd run into him at the local coffee shop a few times, and more than once I'd seen him looking stressed, worn down by the weight of running his business. So I made him a simple offer. I told him I built a system that would automatically follow up on every quote he sent out. A personalized email sequence that quietly checked in at day 3, day 7, and day 14. The quotes he was sending into a black hole and never hearing back on. And I said I'd do it free for 30 days, just to see if it worked. Here's what happened. In those first 30 days, 2 quotes that had gone completely cold came back to life and turned into paying jobs. One of them was a $4,200 job from an automation I set up once and forgot about. He called me that evening, and I'll never forget what he said. Whatever you want to charge me for this, the answer is yes. I charged him $600 a month. And in that moment, something changed permanently, because I finally had proof. Not a theory, proof. Okay, let me show you the actual math of getting out. No hand waving, real numbers. My job paid me about $5,200 a month after taxes. That was the number I had to replace. That was a whole mountain. So I did the division. To replace $5,200 a month, I needed 5 or 6 clients paying me somewhere around $800 to $1,000 each. That's it. That was the entire target. Not 100 clients, 5 or 6. And I want you to hear the timeline honestly, because I'm not going to lie to you about it. It took me about 8 months to get there. 8 months. while still working my full-time job, giving it my 30 minutes a day and a bit more on weekends. By month 5, I had enough coming in to cut my job down to part-time. By month 9, I walked in and gave my notice. Now, I'm not standing here telling you that's typical. I'm not promising you 8 months. What I'm telling you is that it's possible, and that the path is clear enough to actually follow, if you're willing to take it one small step at a time. That landscaper was step 1. Everything after that was just repeating step 1. So here's what I want to leave you with. If you've got that Sunday night feeling, I want you to think about it differently after today. It's not something to bury. It's a signal pointing you somewhere, and you're allowed to follow it. You don't have to quit anything tomorrow. You don't need a dramatic exit. You just need your version of the first step I took. That first step is the free AI Automation Quick Start Guide. It's the exact starting point I used, laid out plain and simple. It's free, there's no catch, and it's the thing that turns that Sunday night feeling into an actual plan. It's waiting for you right now at automatedincomelab.com. Go take your first 30 minutes today. automatedincomelab.com.